Hello everyone, welcome to AKS IAS Main Shikshna Free Initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one important question. Before that we will check small information. Whoever preparing for civil services this year, UPSC CSE new batch have been started on 28th October 2024. So standard material is available, interview guidance and also all India test series, personalized mentorship and India's renowned faculty are there. So for more information you can call these numbers, right? Let's check today's question for 31st October 2024, subject related to polity. What are the key provisions of the section 479 of the Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita 2023 and how does its implementation aim to provide relief to under trial persons or prisoners in India? 3 steps before writing answer. That is the main strategy we are following every day. So here question reading is within 1 minute we need to focus on identifying different question tags and keywords here, right? So what is the topic here? Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita recently amended new rules, right? New acts, very important. So how many parts are there? Only one part is there, but so two with different keywords are there. We need to identify. So regarding question tags, what is the simple and how also simple and general keywords? No need to worry regarding writing positives, negatives or different aspects, etc. Right? So here just mention whatever they ask here in the question itself, right? So otherwise we need to focus on providing some challenges or needed measures before conclusion as always, right? So here key provisions is the first important keyword, right? We need to notice here, right? Section 479 of the Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita 2023 is also very important keyword. Next, how does its implementation aim to provide relief to under trial prisoners in India? So implementation focused particular para also need to be included here, right? So if we create some structure according to the demand of the question. So first of all, we need to write some key provisions, whatever they have asked in the question, right? So next, we need to focus on providing the importance here, especially the key features. We need to focus on providing impact on judicial system or relief, especially they have asked relief and impact like issues, right? So next we can add some challenges and also needed measures in a small para. So finally we can conclude here, right? So that is the perfect approach according to the question demand of the question, right? So let's check brainstorming step. Second step, within 1 minute we need to recall important keywords especially related to the topic, right? First of all, we need to focus on providing some important reports, right? So reports also need to include here. For example, we can add National Crimes Report, Records Bureau reports, right? So otherwise we can include some National Judicial Data Grid related report also, right? So otherwise we have some important several sections also. Otherwise we also already included in the question itself, section 417. We need to focus on providing this. Otherwise we can include some important institutions, for example authorities, NALSA, right? National Legal System Authority, Services Authority, right? So this is also very important to add in this particular question, right? Otherwise we can provide some data, important data related to pending cases, etc., right? So all these important information need to add here, right? So let's check introduction, how to write introduction. While writing introduction, we are focusing on first writing current affairs introduction, right here. So for example, we can start by discussing the recent advisory issued by the Home Ministry, especially Ministry of Home Affairs, to all states and union and territories in October 2024 itself, because they wanted to implement this particular section 479 of Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita 2023 bill, right? So this particularly aims to provide relief to under trial prisoners, right? So this need to include here because this question was framed from the recent current affairs issues, that is only implementation process, right? So next we can add some background part here, regarding background, we can add some important issues or important information regarding our section 479. What is it, right? We can highlight the section 479, which allows the release of these prisoners on personal bonds after completing 1/3 of the maximum sentence, right? So that is the importance of this particular paragraph. We need to include here background part, right? We can explain the issue of under trial prisoners in India otherwise, right? So we can add anything regarding the background part. Next, coming to body part, here first of all we need to address our key provisions. Whatever we have key features in the particular act, we need to include here, right? For example, particularly here we can add some important key features. Whatever we have key provisions, for example, it allows the release of under trial prisoners on personal bonds, right? So for example, we can add some important reports, especially so PRS legislative research report, right? Very important, 2023, which highlight the provision will significantly reduce the burden on prisoners which are operating at 130% capacity, right? So this is also very important. These type of issues need to include here, because we are focusing on just providing key provisions of the particular section, right? So no need to write each and every details here, just what is the importance of this particular section. But here sureties or bonds, personal bonds, it allows, right? Section 479 of the particular bill, it allows but a release of under trial prisoners on personal bonds or sureties after they have served 1/3 of the maximum sentence for non-heinous offences. That is the part need to clear right here. So next, coming to our importance or impact or implications, implementation related issues need to connect here. For example, we can write relief to under trial persons, right here, because this section primarily benefits those who are unable to afford legal representation or bail, right? So that is the importance of this particular section. According to Supreme Court of India's suo motu also, recently we can tell that over 50,000 under trials were released during the pandemic, right? So that need to be included here. These type of particular facts or data related items need to include. For example, implications, we can add implications on criminal justice system also. Criminal justice system also we can add another point regarding the implementation process, right? So because the implementation of section 479 will promote the principle of innocent until proven guilty, right? Very important principle, right? So principle of innocent until proven guilty, and decognate prisoners, whoever presents, thereby improving living conditions, right? Very important. So according to NCRB, National Crimes Report Bureau report 2022, it shows that overcrowded prisoners are a major problem with under trial prisoners, especially often outnumbering convicts, right? So these type of reports or data or facts need to be included as a justification part to our points, especially, right? So other than that, we can add some challenges, right? So before concluding, we need to mention some challenges and also needed measures, right? So for example, challenges, we can write about judicial delays, right? Whatever we have judicial delays, because courts are overburdened with over 4.8 crore cases, right? Pending cases we have, as per whatever we have National Judicial Data Grid Data 2023, very important, right? So this leads prolonged detention, especially, right? Next, we have challenge overcrowded prisoners also. Overcrowded prisons, especially, that is also very important thing. So because as per the prison statistics India 2022, Indian prisons are overcrowded, with under trials making up 77% of total inmate population, right? This is also very important. Next, inadequate legal aid, also very important. Legal aid is not there, right? Not properly there, right? Many under trials cannot afford bail or effective legal representation, which exacerbating the problem, right? So this also need to focus on, right? So all these are challenges. For challenges, compulsorily as a upcoming civil servant, we need to provide some solutions, right? So needed measures need to include before conclusion or in the conclusion itself, right? So first we can talk about fast track codes, right? We can process these particular simplify. We can establish more fast track courts to ensure quicker trials for these type of under trial prisoners, right? So for example, recently fast track court initiative in Delhi especially in 2020 to reduce the pendency of cases almost by 30%, right? That is for perfect example here. Next, improved legal aid. Whatever we have in the challenges part only we are taking here. Legal aid also need to improve, right? Improved legal aid also very important here. For example, strengthening free legal aid services under NALSA, especially National Legal Services Authority, to ensure under trials receive timely and adequate representation also very important, right? So these type of keywords or important reports are necessary to include in our answer writing compared to others, right? Whoever writing only points, right? So these type of data or examples will give some extra marks, right? So next, reforming the bill particular bail laws also very important. Reforming the bail laws, especially here, easing bail conditions for non-heinous crimes and increasing the use of personal bonds as demonstrated in states like Maharashtra, already implemented here, right? Maharashtra, where reforms have reduced under trial numbers also here, right? So these type of issues need to be included here, right? So bail reforms here, we are simplifying the bailing process, right? That is the make it easier for low risk under trials to secure release, right? That is very important here. So finally, in the conclusion, we can wrap up by stating that whatever we have, section 479 of our act is a significant reform towards reducing the burden on jails or ensuring justice is not delayed for under trials. However, for this to be truly effective, additional reforms in the judicial system like faster trials or better legal aid are necessary. Already we have included. So if we follow above measures, we can achieve something. We need to write like this, right? So crucial step towards balancing individual rights. Whatever we have, individual rights balancing individual rights and also with public safety in India's criminal judicial justice system is very important, right? So this is the perfect conclusion, and also this is the structure, important structure, perfect structure and approach according to the keywords of the demand of the question, right? So next, check today's answer written by Vidya Sagar. So recently Supreme Court held that section 479 of our act will be retrospectively applied, right? So here he added some background part also. So BNSS 2023 using some flowchart to replacing our Criminal Procedure Act 1973. Section 479 also included provisions related to under trials, or similar provisions can be found in section 436A of Criminal Procedural Code, right? So it into force from 1st July 2024 it will be enforced, right? So next, key provisions of section 479. That is the body part, first important key part of body part, right? Courts can grant bail if an under trial presence completed, so more than half of the punishment tenure. It is also good. If an under trial prisoner who was a first time offender can be granted bail if completed 1/3 of the maximum punishment. That is also very good. So superintendent of jail inform the courts about the period which under trial a prisoner is in jail, right? So next, importance of the section 479 also has added here. As per our NCRB data report, around 4.3 lakh people are in jail under trials, which account for 75% of total jail inmates, right? Only 23.3% of the under trials for proven guilty. These provisions provide relief to under trial prisoners by promoting fundamental rights of the under trials also, right? So these are the importance of the particular section. Upheld right to speedy trial implicit under the Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. For example, Hussain Khatun versus State of Bihar also here included. Very good. These type of cases, especially Supreme Court judgments or important articles or sections, need to be included here and there. to protect the personal liberty of an individual and right to freedom under Article 19 also included. Overcapacity jails can be freed if implemented properly. Very good. Next, way forward. Here, focus should be on speedy trials by ensuring judicial infrastructure. Example, e-courts, National Integrated Judicial Grid also included. Very good. So, next, provide basic facilities to under trial until proven guilty and provide rehabilitation and psychological support also. Model Code of Prisons Manual 2016. Remove outdated and absolute laws from colonial law books also. Create awareness among people about their rights and encourage PALs, especially in case of non-compliance, right? These type of way forward or whatever we have challenges also included here and there. Very good. So finally, ensure personal liberty of an individual, rule of law through the procedure established by law, and promote inclusive judicial system in India is very important, right? Very good. So here he has also already included each and everything here, except some few important initiative or authority something. So National Judicial Data Grid also missed, and also we have NALSA also we can include here, right? So some important keywords were missed. Remaining are very good. So NCRBD report data also included. Otherwise, recently, whatever recent advisory issued by the Union Home Ministry, especially, right, that is also need to include it, because he has advised to all the states and union territories need to implement this section 479 of the particular act, right? So that is need to include those things. Only those things were missed here. Remaining are very good, right? So for this answer, we can give overall we can give 6 out of 10 marks. Very good. Keep it up. So everything is including as per our approach and structure, especially whatever we have challenges and also needed measures. Sometimes no need to give particular challenges and needed measures lengthily, or including we can include those challenges and needed measures in the conclusion itself. No need to worry, right? So based on our space and time only, right, we need to go further. Right. Next, we have mains Shikshna free initiative question for 1st November 2024, that is day 109. Right. So discuss the significance of the COP meetings for global biodiversity conservation and the challenges faced in achieving the goals set by the Convention on Biological Diversity. Very important question regarding biodiversity subject, right? So recent current affairs need to be updated here. So write your answers and upload your answers in the AKS app. Thank you very much. All the very best.